Facebook removes 7 million posts for sharing false information on coronavirus. Okay, just for some context. Facebook has an estimated 100 million fake user accounts. Every month, about 20 billion messages are posted between users. That's 5 billion per week. Billion. Nobody gives a shit about the 7 million that some prairie intern dug up when he reviewed some bot statistics as a great message to hype the tanking Facebook popularity. They still haven't taken down my post about Mars being as big as the moon. /s. Why does Facebook have a fake news problem? Because Facebook is not a news site. It's social media. It's a place where anybody can express their opinion, no matter how accurate or misled they are. You should not take anything posted on Facebook as fact, without verifying it though an actual news source. Stop expecting a social media site to be a news policing site. This is the best TLDR I could make, original, https://www. Reuters.com/article/us Facebook content/Facebook removes 7 million posts for sharing false information on coronavirus ID USKCN 25727M, reduced by 69%. I'm a bot. Facebook Inc. said on Tuesday it removed 7 million posts in the second quarter for sharing false information about the novel coronavirus, including content that promoted fake preventative measures and exaggerated cures. The world's biggest social media company removed about 22.5 million posts containing hate speech on its flagship app in the second quarter, up from 9.6 million in the first quarter. It also deleted 8.7 million posts connected to extremist organizations, compared with 6.3 million in the prior period. Extended summary, http://np. reddit.com/r/auditl/comments/i7yxh/facebook_removes_7_for_sharing/FAQ, http://np. reddit.com/r/auditl/comments/31b9fm/FAQ_auditl_bot/version 2.0.2.5155556TL, DRS so far. Feedback, http://np. reddit.com/message/compose, 2%23 auditl PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords, million #1 content #2 Facebook #3 post #4 company #5. A lot of Karens are going to be saying they were hacked today. I bought a mask that arrived in a box that had a warning on it saying it wasn't for avoiding coronavirus. I posted a pic of the warning box. Facebook pulled it for spreading misinformation. Why is my aunt and my crazy high school friends still there? I think putting a fake news label on them and just letting the people see is more effective than just outright removing them. The article makes no mention of _when _ or how quickly these articles were deleted, which I think is key here. If you delete it 3 days after it's gone viral and been picked up by multiple blogs, then what's the point? You failed, and Facebook is still a massive garbage dump where your parents just happen to hang out. I couldn't keep up disputing false posts on Nextdoor. Dear Lord, some of my neighbors are so fucking stupid. When asked to provide details backing their assertion, I'm told to go Google it. Sounds just like Trump when he makes a statement and then says, lots of people agree. Oh, and don't post from any sites that they deem to be corrupt and fake. Even if you provide multiple sources or even a source that they would agree with, they always have a reason as to why that source is invalid. It is owned by X, or that article was written by Y. I provided multiple sources to Trump's commemoration of a Civil War battle and deaths that never occurred at his golf course on the Potomac. So when I told them I couldn't find any historians who supported Trump's false history and provided resources that clearly showed it was made up, they still objected and came to the conclusion Trump wouldn't lie about such a thing. We are no longer battling logic and reason, but just poor education and fear. At this point they will believe anything to be right, much like religion. I live in a very affluent area of California, one with higher education opportunities and resources, but it doesn't show. Finally, I'm actually a Republican, a moderate, but registered Republican. I get a kick out of being called a libtard, or needing medication for my TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. My logic and reason are colored by my hatred of Trump. But my hatred of Trump is driven by his narcissism and what I believe a path against democracy. Trump CDC director needs to be removed from his post. https://www. cnbc.com/2020/07/31/CDC warns Congress of significant public health consequences if schools don't reopen in the fall. HTML. Seems low. This is kind of a huge deal. Too little too late. And you're not factoring in our Republican Auntie May and Uncle Joe who will still relentlessly forward bullshit into their feeds. There are hundreds of thousands of them mixed with trolls. The president could be a literal pussy-grabbing, adulterous, dumb-ass mofo and they will still defend him. Wait. My sister lives on the East Coast. Apparently she knows one guy who died in a motorcycle accident, and another who overdosed/suicide by heroin, and both were listed as COVID-19 deaths. I've heard this exact combination from 2 people on Reddit already. Why are people repeating this as if they know it to be true? Edit, here's the motorcycle story. It's kind of half true, except all the people saying they knew the guy personally are exaggerating. https://www. Snopes.com/factcheck/Florida motorcyclist COVID death/. Oh no, Uncle Don's going to be mad. Why don't people just learn to not trust social media anyway? Ugh. Who cares, it's Facebook. Was getting Australian Anti-Mask Association ads last night and advertisements to legalize hydroxychloroquine in Australia. Reported both, will expect them to not find anything wrong. I'm so glad the Zuck knows right and false information. Otherwise this would be censorship and oppression of different opinions, what he is clearly not doing. Okay, how about you shut the fuck down all the canon groups popping up? While I'm totally in agreement, I do believe this is a slippery slope down a hill that we don't want to go to. What's next and who decides what is false and what is not? Most things are usually denied by either governments or corporations, until someone lets it slip. Imagine if Facebook and the government were together when Snowden released his info and suppressed it. I don't really trust the government and I sure don't trust the Hydra Google/Facebook/Apple. A little too late now. Classic Facebook. Now maybe they can get to work on the Russians. Way to take decisive action, Zuck. If only you did something 7 months ago before 160,000 Americans died. This shit needs to be dismantled. Jesus Christ, about a few months too late, Zuck. 4 months too late. Too little too late. The damage is already done. Good job, now can you not exploit my personal information? I wish Facebook would institute some sort of consequences for people's actions. Here on Reddit, as we know, you can get banned from a sub, pretty easily sometimes, and you can't just behave irresponsibly. Anyway, that's why I don't comment on irate book Facebook anymore. Too much dysfunction and hate. But are they doing anything to make it harder for this crap to show up in the first place? Removing a post doesn't do much if it's already been around long enough to do damage. Free speech. A friend just shared a video of Nancy Pelosi, slowed down, making her sound drunk. It was uploaded to an elected official's page 8 days ago and it's still not taken down. Oh, but evil FB is against the conservatives, right? So all of Facebook then. LOL, but it took over 2 weeks for Facebook to remove a page with child pornography. Yeah, no, priorities and all. Now if they could only do the same for Flat Earth, Pete Saget, climate change hoaxers, and Holocaust deniers. It's another one of those private companies enforcing its terms of service that will have conservatives who have never read 1984, start screaming 1984. even though this is nothing like 1984. Facebook practicing medicine without a license and censoring doctors that are the actual experts.